The truth is that we help our clients create a new supplier panel and develop their supplier. Statistically, the savings that you get from moving your sourced goods from, let's say, Europe to China on the first year is an average of 19% in total cost of ownership. 1 year later, by working with the supplier, you get an additional average 21% more. So the point is that, yeah, it has a small impact, but there is so many things to be done by improving your supply chain, your logistics network, how you deal with the supplier, how much time and energy and skills you spend with them, helping them to improve their process and so on, that there is so much room for improvement that it's still the same business as before. It's just one component that changed, not the global picture. If the cost of raw material increases in China, it's increasing the same in other areas of the world. So as you compare China to Europe at given situation, you experience exactly the same with your European supplier. So this has not so much an effect. So the impact is just, okay, everything is increasing, but as you are looking at the difference between two solutions, it has no impact. The labor cost, it also depends on the industry you are working for. If you are sourcing very low added value products with quite poor quality, very labor intensive, yes, this is an issue. This is clearly an issue. And you can see a trend towards Vietnam and some other countries for very labor intensive products. We, as consultants at Lowendal Maasai, work mainly for more added value products with higher technical content, like aeronautics parts and things like that. And the labor is just a small part of it. Second thing is the productivity level, on average, generally speaking in China, is quite poor compared to international standards. So you can increase the labor cost, but if you, at the same time, gives you an incentive to work on the productivity with your suppliers, and you can more than balance this increase. The first answer that is absolutely not satisfying is, if you can't afford to lose it, don't bring it to China. That's the first golden rule with counterfeiting and IP protection. Still, there are things that can be done. If you can break down your product and don't give everything to the same supplier, and ensure that one supplier will have one small part of the knowledge of the technical content, one other supplier will have another part of the needed knowledge to build the solution, might help lowering the risk of counterfeiting. Still, I don't see any way in China so far for having a zero risk regarding these issues. In China, when the Chinese government really wants something, they get it. And here, for this specific topic, the result is absolutely not satisfying. There are some initiatives from the government, but I still believe, seen from my standpoint, that it's a bit shy and it's not at the right level compared to the importance of this issue for international companies who want to manufacture or source from China. And just have a look on the number of fake DVD shops that you find in Shanghai. These are real shops. Everybody knows it's a fake shop. If really the Chinese government wanted to fight against counterfeiting and IP violation, all these stores will be closed. Recruiting and keeping the right talents within your organization is key for the success of your operations. Everybody knows that. HR in China is not a bed of roses. Everybody knows about that. But still, we managed to recruit the right people by taking the time to do it properly. Don't recruit in a hurry. Recruit the right people at the right moment. And if you don't recruit people just to fill in a box, otherwise you will have issues. That's for the recruitment part, where we also use a lot of cooptation. I'm not sure that this is a correct English term. Cooptation. No, it's not English. It's one of my consultants will introduce one of his friends, one of his relatives, one of his, I don't know, MBA schoolmates or whatever, and he will do all the preparation job of this candidate, telling him about the company and so on. And he is responsible of his colleague, meaning that it's not just a name dropping, it's really much more than that. And we reward our consultants with that, and it ensures that the people that you meet are much closer to what you need compared to going through headhunters or any other mean. And also you have a direct impact on the people, because there is always a risk for everybody. So the movement in itself is very good for the company. Regarding retention, I'm quite happy to say that during the last 2 years, including 2 Chinese New Year, I've lost one of my staff, one junior analyst out of 14 people. And I couldn't give all the recipe for what needs to be done regarding HR, but still it's working quite well by us. We created some interesting compensation packages for our staff, including a loyalty bonus that is a bit complex to explain, but works quite well. But furthermore, the most important is to give perspective, career perspective to the consultants, to have good relationship with them, ensure the right leadership, train them. As long as someone is in the comfortable environment and has the feeling that every day is learning something new, adding new responsibilities to his daily job, he will keep working with you. It's also an everyday stress for me, because I have to find something new every new morning.